Welcome back to Vic's Projects, everyone, and today we're going to get horribly oily and greasy underneath the hood. No, we're not really. We're making some HD leads. So it's about time we replace these horrible old leads. I don't know how long they've been in there, probably 100 years, who knows, but they're going to get replaced. We could just go and buy a whole new set, take the old ones out, put some new ones in, away you go. However, where is the fun in that? And if you get a standard kit, they're not going to come in this nice copper braided HD leads, which I think are going to look freaking cool. So we're going to learn some new skills today and have a go at making these. And the first one I think I'm going to replace is the one from the coil to the distributor, because that's just an easy copy and paste. So the first thing to do is cut this guy to length. And remember, we're going to need a bit on the end in order for the conductor to come out. So if I go literally end to end on those guys, that should give me enough. Next thing to do is strip out this guy on here. So you can either use some wire strippers, or if you get a knife, and then you can go around there nicely. However, if you've got some wire strippers, it makes the job just that little bit easier. Now the next thing to do is put on our ends. However, these guys, they're a little bit loose, so I'm just going to nip them up a little bit, and hopefully that means that's going to be able to hold in there nice and snug for when we use our little crimp tool. I definitely recommend get something like this rather than trying to do it all with pliers. They're only a few quid off eBay, so it just makes the job a little bit easier. So what we do from here is we fold that conductor over like that. That then goes on there, and then from there we need to somehow try and get this into this vise, so bear with me. There we go, one done. Now you can see here where this tool comes in really useful. So it really arches these guys over so it bites in properly. We've got a conductor just sticking out the back, so that is all good to go. Before I put the next side on, however, I'm going to reuse these rubber boots. Okay. So what did we learn from last time? The last one was a bit of a faff. So rather than squeeze these guys straight away, oh, there's one there, I'm going to put him on first, then squeeze it up a little bit, one side at a time. And now that it's holding there by itself, I can now put it in the vise. Beautiful. And that's one cable done. Well, that one's only small. You can't really see him, but I'm really looking forward to how this is going to look. I think it's going to be awesome. So it's on to the next lead. I'm going to start with cylinder 6 here. And you can see this one's a bit long. It comes around this side. What I'd really like them to do is all come out of there so they're all a bit neat. So I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to thread it down through here to help me size it up. I'm then gonna look like, I think if I chop him about there. That's going to look nice. So let's chop him. No going back now. And now we have the right size lead to make another one. Now with the main leads, we have a slightly different type of end that we need to use, because this needs to clip onto the spark plugs. Now, before I go and crimp this guy on, I've got myself some nice little numbers. So we're going to put that guy on, and then we know which spark plug it's for. Beautiful. I am so pleased with how these leads have turned out. For such an easy job, it didn't take me very long at all. It's really changed it in here. We've got these nice red cotton braided, well, they're cotton covered in plastic, so at least my grubby fingers don't make these all dirty. And the red sets off with the red leather inside, really nice. And yeah, super pleased and really easy. The one thing I would say, if I was going to do this again, is I'd probably see if I can get metal versions of these. Because trying to do the crimps, after you do a few, they just start getting chewed up by the metal ends. But I can't complain too much because they lasted long enough for me to do the job. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I really love my new leads, and we'll see you next time on Vic's Projects. You didn't think I was going to do all that and not check that it worked, did you?